on with us. There's more news coming in. We're now learning that as Israelis continue protests in order to pressurize their government to secure the release of hostages held in Gaza, a former hostage, Doron Stein Brecher, has now reflected on her own 471 days in captivity. Now, according to reports, she was held captive underground and has stated that she developed a strong bond with other young women who were held captive with her. Her friends, twin brothers, Gali and Ziv Berman, are still being held by Hamas, which attacked Israel on October 7, 2023, killing 1,200 innocent people and seizing 251 hostages who were then taken to Gaza. She has now expressed hope that all remaining hostages would be free soon. Let's in fact listen in to what she has to say.
The important thing now is to bring all the hostages home. Every moment, every second, they are in danger because there's no food, no water. The sanitary situation is very, very bad. We saw Rome and Eviatar. I've been there. I know what they thinking now, what they feeling now, the fear for your life. Every single moment you go to sleep and you don't know if you wake up. I felt there is no chance I will return home. I lost all the hope that I will return home and will see my family and friends.
All right, there, viewers, you've heard what Doron Stein Brecher had to say. She was a former hostage held in captivity for 471 days. Professor Kobe Michael still with us on the broadcast. All of this is taking place, as I mentioned earlier, even as U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is slated to meet Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar. Now, according to reports, on cards for discussion are post-war plans for Gaza. What do you think will catalyze in this particular meeting?
I think that Israel and the American administration, mainly President Trump, are on the same page. And the U.S. administration fully supports Israel with regard to its demand to go for an entire deal, which means that all the hostages will be released with the ceasing of the war. And I think that the American administration understands exactly where is the problem. The problem is not Israel, the problem is Hamas. And there is no doubt that the Israeli government wishes to release all the hostages as soon as possible. And there is no doubt that the Israeli government seeks to cease the war. The problem is that Israel has no partner in the other side, which means that Hamas is not willing to release the hostages, and Hamas is not willing to cease the war, to surrender, to leave the Gaza Strip, and to provide its own populace, its own people with any, I would say, chance or probability for a better future.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast, of course, sharing